Let me get this ordered for you.
I don't like no what
Welcome to Jupiter's Love.
I'm vanilla, baby.
Whoa, definitely not.
I'm your guy, iconic.
Life of Iconic sitting over there.
Oh yeah, life of iconic, but I'm iconic because yeah.
He's iconic. Um, I'm your girl. Talk about it, Takina. I'm I am vibing high. I feel good. I'm sorry. I
hmm
got my spot of tea. I got my spot of tea, and
I was clowning her earlier,
I
knowing
got my
good and
spot of
damn
tea.
well that bug hot than a bug. Ooh,
It gets hot.
I know
Like,
you gonna need your regular. Hell, you might need to make or order a talk about a zucchini cup.
of course, Curry is calling. Let me call you back because me and your dad literally just started recording.
What y'all doing? The recording.
I'm a hi, princess. Hi, my
Oh, y'all got a
princess.
YouTube channel or something? Hi. Y'all ask the questions and she recorded. Hi.
All right, I'll call you back.
All
All right. She like, I want to say hi.
Sound
Okay.
raspy. Why her voice sound raspy?
She a rough little girl. She got yelled because she get yelled at. So she
hmm
matching the energy.
Yeah.
Um. So let me
Back
order this for you.
vibing high.
Yes, I'm vibing high. I got my spot of tea. I'm feeling real fancy over here.
If that tea or water, it looks clear.
It's tea.
Oh, okay.
Um, I just keep adding water to it, so it might be watered down at this point a little bit. I want to show y'all because I feel super fancy.
Look at that. She disappeared. All her booty and glory.
Hold on. First of all, I gotta
Yeah.
drop the green screen. I'm being real extra today, but I don't care. Ugh.
All you seen was her head. Head. Head.
Whoa.
Got to go to bed.
All right.
It
So,
did look like you put something on the bed though.
all right. So let's see here. Yeah, it's not gonna show. So this is my fancy teacup. That's not
Tea
show.
infuser.
It's an infuser. Yes. Let me see if I can get it to show. So
You
this,
did. We see it. We see it.
yes, it's very fancy. So I got my spot of tea, feeling fancy.
Oh, is this
Um.
book here?
Oh, and I was reading the book you had sent for me, or I mean for us,
I don't
and
know where I left that book at.
in the
I
room.
I think it might be in the room, but it's out in the open.
Who cares? I mean, I understand, but it's just a book.
Yeah, it's a book.
Um. So I read some things about like blood clots, and the main thing, legit, to get rid of it is garlic and onion. Yeah. So let me order this for you real quick. Hold on.
Look at that, y'all. So, what was the topic about healing hearts?
Yes. So we're talking about forgiveness. We did like a whole, I wish, like, I probably could go like scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll for days. Like, literally, it'll take me days to get to our text messages when we started like forgiving ourselves and each other, it was like, I don't know, it was ground moving. Let's just say it was ground moving. We were forgiving ourselves for things that we did and apologizing and forgiving each other. So yourself and the other person. So let's talk about, how did it make you feel, or even talk about some of the things that we went through from your perspective, because everyone's perspective of what they go through is different. So from your perspective, when we kind of started talking about our past and kind of letting things go and just not brushing it under the rug, but legit, when you say,
Addressing it and letting it go.
like, legit let it go, like, in my mind, it's like once you get, it's true forgiveness, it vanishes. What are you burning?
I'm lighting my Palo Santo, Pali Santo, Pali Santo, Pali Santo.
Okay. All right, let me, so it'll be there the 11th, Thursday.
Gotta get in the right spirit. When we started talking about our shit and we was owning our shit individually now. I wasn't owning her shit, she wasn't owning my shit. We was owning our shit that we did individually together to mess up the relationship that we had. I'm gonna be honest, even though it came from a tragic event and I was in another relationship, deep down I was happy. First of all, I was happy, and I was happy just because I was talking to who I know I love without a doubt, hands down, whatever. I was just happy that I was talking to her. Now, come from the others, the other happiness is just that she was interested in what I was interested in. And a lot of it, yes, had to do with her finding healing in what she was finding out and understanding. And yes, us understanding that the Bible is man made. It was it was chopped and screwed from just basically the people that made the Bible what it is today took universal law and beat the shit out of it to where it was not even recognizable. So, and learning that and learning about the main thing for my wife at that time, the main thing was the soul, the energy, the fact that she was learning, and I was helping her because I heard about it first. And when I heard about it first, and it sounded exactly like what she needed to hear, but not just what she needed to hear, what she needed to feel, what she needed to experience, and the understanding. It all played a part. It all came together, and it helped her to start to bridge her feelings, her emotions, her love for her father together, where she know, well, you know what? that's something for her to tell y'all or let her know. It just helped her in a great way, and I was so me being happy just talking back to her elevated to me being happier to teach her, to show her, um hell, experience her journey with her. um and it just progressed from there. Like, I knew I loved her without a doubt before, but I don't know, I feel like it's different between saying I knew compared to I know that I love her without a shadow of a doubt. you know you could be naked in front of me all you want to, my love is still for my wife, hands down. You know, nice try. Oh, you almost had it. I don't know why, but I'm just letting you know that how strong my love is. Because most men, yeah, I love my wife, but if a motherfucker was in front of me butt naked, oh damn, I'm taking it. You take that, and the mind that come with it still ain't gonna be what I got. Okay, I did it. Bam, there you go. It worked out. But oh, there you go.
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry. Look, y'all know I'm in the car, and right now where I'm at, I thought the little van was about to pull out in front of the truck that I seen coming down. So that was that face. But yo, like, in order for you to heal your heart, you gotta put your shit on the table. Y'all, if y'all religious or whatever, it's the let God operate. Understand. And see, me and my wife, we know. So what I'm about to tell you, this is how they chopped and screwed the Bible.
Chopped and screwed.
So when the pastor say, "Let God operate on you," guess what? That metaphor is for. It's for you to operate on yourself. Put all your shit on the table. Think about it like this: when you're moving, you got a whole bunch of stuff, good, bad, ugly, pretty, all that stuff. You put that crap on the table. Now, what you do, because you're the creator of your life, you start taking and you throw trash away. You throwing the trash away. Now you're dissecting, do I need this? Is this something that I need in my life? And even though it might not be trash, it might could be used for something else. Then you gotta figure out, okay, I don't need that. That's why you see a lot of people doing garage sales. Do a garage sale on your crap that's inside you, that's making you not connect with people that actually and genuinely care about you. They celebrate you. So you know what I'm saying? So you gotta clean all that stuff out. And what you're left with is the good. Now, take that good and let somebody else that love you see the good in you. That's it. Own your shit. Look here, baby, this is my trash that I got. And this is what hindered me for so long. And I understand that this is all my trash. Now I'm throwing it away. Bam. All that's, I didn't accepted it because I made it, I created it, I accept it. Now I'm tossing it aside. Case in point, y'all hear that on in church too. Let it lay on the wayside. Throw it away. Now we come to the garage stuff. It's like it's like what we talked about earlier. We was kind of in the moment or whatever where my baby feels like with her two kids that I might not want them to move in with me. And it's not that, it's just the fact that I felt I kind of and I kind of went back into my old ways a little bit But it's just the fact that I want them to do and want better for themselves. And sometimes they do show that. They do show that. I wanted more, and but the thing is, I cannot want more than what they want. But they will forever have a place, a home with us, no matter where we go. Ain't taking care of you, but you'll have shelter over your head and help out with the water because we might need some water. I gotta make sure this body is nice and clean. So, but and I had to come to grips with that. So that's a garage sale type of emotion dealing or whatever. Is it something I need right now? No, it is not. Because all that we're talking about and we was just talk hasn't even happened. So what the fuck am I stressing about? Let, let it go. Let it go. Now the good stuff, bam, keep that. I'm sharing the good with my wife. She see and know about the bad in my life. She know about the garage stuff in my life. I hide nothing from her. Can you say the same? Not you, baby. But can you, the audience, say the same? Can you actually tell whoever you with that, yo, this is me? And actually allow them to love you. Because when you allow the good in you to show, the good in you that shows will tell and show other people how to love you. Teach me how to love you. However, music soul child song goes. But you know what I'm saying? Think about it. Like people people want to love other people, but they don't know how. Well, show me how. Show me.
Not only that, to interject, but you have to know how to love yourself before you can show someone else how to love you.
Right. And you do that by owning your shit.
You have to forgive yourself for the things that you've done in the past. Like I have a friend that she's just like, I constantly keep dealing with these toxic men. There's toxic people in my life. You haven't forgiven yourself and you haven't let something go that's still in you that attracts that. Because like I was telling my king, there's a person in particular that said, "Oh, well, if I was doing A, B, and C, I wouldn't be dealing with this person. Or if I would have done A, B, and C sooner." No, you still got issues you got to work on, because if you acknowledge that you shouldn't be dealing with this person, it's a simple decision to let it go because you love yourself and you've forgiven yourself for making the decision on even dealing with that person. So I forgive myself for dealing with that person and allowing that person to treat me whatever kind of way. I'm letting that person go because I love myself more and I'm moving on. But if you choose to continue to deal with that, then you haven't dealt with yourself then. And you don't love yourself enough and you haven't forgiven yourself for making the decisions that you made. I'm just
Some
saying.
sometimes it's hard. And we know sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to apologize to the person in the mirror looking back at you.
It
But
is,
but you
but
got to.
you have to look at that person and say, I love you enough. I forgive you. And I let go of all the bad decisions. I let go of all the mistakes because we're not perfect. I forgive you. And I promise to do better by you moving forward.
And sometimes you got to say that in the mirror to the younger you. Because if you would never, put it this way, if you got kids, I don't care how old they are, would you allow them to go through the crap that you've put yourself in and going through right now. If you wouldn't let them go through it, why are you going through it? Get yourself right. Well, how did it make you feel, baby?
So when for me, it was a process. And I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. I'm also a firm believer. What?
You said firm. I'm just saying firm.
Okay, stop. Uh, I'm also a firm believer that what you think is what you get,
Mm-hmm.
because that is our magic power. Um, so when things happen, it's because of the thoughts that you've had, or there's something connecting you to situations that happen. So I could look at my dad's passing as really tragic. I could look at it that way, but I also could look at it as everything happens for a reason. There was a reason that he was my dad. There's a reason that he was in my life. There's a reason that things played out the way that they did. There's a reason that he wound up in jail, and I mistook the words that he put in a letter that I took as, oh, you didn't want nothing to do with us, so I'm done with you. I brushed him off. I didn't want to deal with him. I didn't want to see him. I nothing, to him getting out and us having the best relationship ever, and me being able to see a side of him that I don't even know. I'm going down a whole different path. We're not going there. All I'm saying is he passed, and when he passed, I didn't understand it. I was crushed. I was hurt. I was lost. I was in a daze. I was gone. And then my lovely king over here helped me out spiritually. Spiritually. Put me in this class that opened my eyes literally, spiritually. When they say, oh, woke, like I have friends, oh, woke this, woke that. Woke. Okay. You still sleep because but we ain't gonna talk about that. So I woke up to myself. Okay. Because if you the one thing you understand when you wake up is that you are your own God. You are God. And that's why
In the Bible, that's where that whole thing, old boy was sleeping with the pigs or whatever, and when he came to himself, prime example, what she said. Take it away, baby.
when you hear I am that I am, I am. It is I am that I am. You're literally saying that I am whatever the sentence follows. I am amazing. I am this. I am that. Those are the most powerful words that you can say and understand out of the Bible. I don't even know if that part is particularly in the Bible, but pastors preach on the I am that I am.
Yeah, I think it's like, who do you talking to somebody, or who do you say I am? I am that I am. Who do you say I am? Type stuff.
Sorry, Kevin just got his job back. He just texted. And he ain't gotta use my car. Okay, let me stop. So we congratulate our kids over here. My son just got his job back. Hopefully he'll do right by it this time and understand that he needs to save his money. But anyways, that's a whole nother story. So I am my own God, right? I understand that I'm a goddess and that my king is a god. He's my emperor. Okay. So
Now let's clarify for those of y'all that ain't there right away. So let me help you. My queen is a goddess. I'm a god. We are aspects of the creator. We're not saying we are the creator, but we are aspects of the creator, just like your kids are aspect of you, but they're not you. That's also what they preach in the thing or whatever, because it's crazy to hear in the church, oh, God made man after his own image. So if God made man in his own image, then I am a God. I might not be the the creator of this world, but I create my.
I have the power of the God that created me.
Okay, I thought you was gonna keep going.
I'm just
Go ahead, baby.
okay. So let me basically, when I got a understanding of myself, when I had revelation of life and understood. Kiavin calling. Yes, son.
I have a question.
Me and your dad are recording, and you're on speaker.
Oh, bad.
Hold on. What is it, son? Okay. 7 a.m. or p.m.? Okay.
I was wondering if I could take the car up there and then DoorDash would wait back since it would be my days.
Let me think about that, and let me finish recording. Let me think about that. Okay. All right. Bye.
I know what that is.
Okay. As I was saying, so I got revelation of myself, and so in that, I'm talking like a time frame. As a matter of fact, it was around this time, but 2 years ago. Literally. Like well, not even around this time. I was still in the funk. But
Yeah.
my king was already 10 steps ahead of what he felt I needed, right? So he put me in the class. I want to say it was like mid-January or end of January.
It was more like end of January, February, more
Yeah,
February.
yeah. So when I got in that class, eyes opened up. Whoa, okay. So when fast forward 3 weeks, let's just say 3, 4, nah, I don't even think it was that. End of February, beginning of March. It was like a week. Now, mind you, he already spoke that he was in a relationship, and I was on Facebook dating, dealing with whatever the hell that is. And in that time frame, I don't know if I said it first or if he said it first. I think I did. I was like, we have to kind of get to a place where we can let go of our past and be good for our future relationships.
You said it.
So in that time, I apologized and owned my shit. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, gods and goddess, when you own your shit to someone else, they're going to be like, what just happened? Because even when I was owning my shit and apologizing and accepting my wrongdoings, I apologize for not communicating with you. I apologize for not understanding your needs. I apologize for not being there for you when you needed my time and attention.
Like I know she's saying it, but she's re-saying it. She's saying it to me because I'm looking at it like Yeah, baby, you got me hard.
Okay. So when you, prime example, when you say that, the other person is like, what just happened? What? And it releases you. It literally, like, you know how they say when someone passes, you can see the spirit leaving the body?
Yeah.
When you release all of that trauma and negativity, all that anger and resentment, when you release all of that, it just floats away and it's now gone. It's no longer a part of you. So,
Let's let's tie that in to some of you believers out there. The truth shall set you free.
preach, okay? So, when you let all of that go, now you're a new person. You're operating freely. You've let all of that go. All the baggage is gone. So now, when you're in your relationship and you're looking at each other like you're seeing each other as new people, you're seeing each other different because it's like, wait a minute, where this person come from? Where you been at all my life? You know?
And it also give you bullshit detector.
Yeah. Because what happened for me, speaking for me, in the midst of me trying to do the whole Facebook dating and understanding, like, in and also in February, what I did is, which is a whole nother subject, but I made a list of wants and needs. And this was in the process of that spiritual healing that I was going through. What
It
do I
was
want
actually in
and
the
need?
class.
Yeah. So
But I didn't get as far as she did because
I was
she
on
kind
it.
yeah, she passed me up, and so she was when I got to it, I did mine. But yeah, she was when she got on it, she got on it and was out.
Yeah. And I needed that. Like, I had to, because I was in this place. I needed to find where I was going because I was lost because my dad had passed. So when you forgive, your relationship can't do nothing but blossom if you guys are willing to do it together. Because I'm going to tell you now, if you do it and the other person not willing, it won't work. If you're trying to change and grow and forgive and move on and be a better person, and you got someone that's just like not having it, not trying, wants to stay operating in that negativity, that toxic space, they're not for you. And you have to love yourself enough and forgive yourself and let it go. I have friends right now, literally, that are choosing to operate in that same familiar space, that same toxic space. And they're like, oh, well, everyone makes these decisions and everyone is in the same pot. No, my pot fancy over here, okay? My pot is over here by itself.
Or just in case for some people that might not that's trying to under really grasp and understand what she just said. You can make yourself at home at anybody's house, but it's not yours.
Say that. Let's even go further, right? Just because we doing these analogies. Again, he said, you go over to somebody's house and they say, make yourself at home. And you, okay, you get comfortable, but you not finna be just lounging. You're not living there. It's not yours. Your name ain't on the lease, the mortgage, the land, it ain't on nothing.
And as
That's
much as you try to stay there, it's still not yours. Do you love yourself enough to take your ass home and
not
make
only
that
that, let's just say you stand with someone for a certain time frame. It's not your house. It don't matter if you get mail there. At some point, you're gonna have to leave. It don't matter how comfortable you get. It don't matter how inviting someone says, make yourself at home. That's not your home. And at any moment, if shit hits the fan, you got to go. I
Mhm.
told my king the other day, I said, I don't look for men with money. Not because my king got money, but that's not what drives me. And the reason it doesn't drive me is because that's not my money. I don't care. Someone else has to give you money. Someone else has to take care of you. They have money. They have access to their bank account. That's not your money. So if you're trying to live through someone, you still have to wait for someone else to supply your needs, to give you the money for you to maintain the life that you're trying to live through them. I know at any moment I could ask my king, "Hey king, look, I need to go buy some tea from the herbal store. Can you send me woo?" And he'll do it. But again, it's not my money. Now, if we had shared account, that's a different story. And we have for bills, but that's a whole nother story. But I'm just saying it's not yours. Make yourself at home. Okay. Don't get too comfortable though. If you,
You have to give yourself overstayed welcome. Overstayed your welcome. Like, stop waiting for somebody else to tell you, hey, you overstayed your welcome. Be good to yourself to be like, look here, yeah.
be respectful.
I'm like Dorothy. Yo, ain't nothing like being at home.
Yeah.
My queen, no, I'm a homebody. Give me a
Facts.
reason to go out. Oh, you want to go have drinks? We can have drinks here. Yeah, but the thing is, let's just, you know, do something else, whatever. I got to warm up to it. But you know what? And it always comes out to the point where, hey, I didn't went out, didn't really care to go out, but when I went out, I hit a ball. We created a moment in time that night. But you gotta be good to yourself. You gotta you gotta own your shit. You got just because you're with somebody that's not owning theirs doesn't mean that you have to stay. They have to come to themselves. If they're not willing to come to themselves, then you gotta go.
You have to love yourself, forgive yourself, and move on. You can love someone from a distance. I love you, but I love myself more. I I was preaching that. I and if people understand what you're saying, they'll respect it and say, yes, I understand that. But if they're like, oh, what do
Friend
you
or
mean?
family, friend or family, if they love you enough, they will respect your wishes. Look here, I gotta go and do this for me. If you're willing and welcome to come, but understand, I'm not staying in this place, this toxic relationship, whatever have you. Like, no, I want something different. That's why people say if you want something different, do something different.
Yeah.
You love yourself enough to change. Not even change, but I mean, in due time, it is change. But you getting out of you're getting out of that comfort zone because you're too comfortable.
Yeah.
You get too comfortable, then you start slacking. That's how accidents happen. Then when the accidents happen, now you want to stay there too? No, no. Do something
So
strange for a little piece of change. No, I'm just kidding.
so if you want a healthy relationship, it starts with having a healthy relationship with yourself.
And in turn, because she has a healthy relationship with herself, I understand how to love her and how to love her more. That's where you come and you add to the relationship. You don't subtract and divide. If you want to get freaky with it, the best way to know how to please your woman is basically watch her please herself and vice versa.
True. So
With that
you
being
have to
said,
forgive. You have to forgive yourself first,
yeah, you
and
got to forgive
then
yourself and then
own your
forgive the
shit.
other. Hmm.
Own your shit. Your shit. Take accountability for what you've done. Because when you own it, you release it from repeating. When you own it and say, hey, I apologize for how I treated you. I apologize for how I speak to you, how I belittle you, how I whatever. You now are like, I acknowledge what I've been doing and I no longer will do it.
Because I see that it hurts you. I want to kind of try to figure out how to do it in the skip, but we're gonna do it right here. Um, I had it and I just lost it. Just that quick. I'm gonna
Well, you
get it
got
back, but it's something we went through. It's basically to have to better help y'all to give an idea of what that might look like. All right, so hell, all right. So my wife had an issue with me talking to women at work. And the reason being, to my understanding, is because they were getting time with me and talking to me more than she was talking to me. She felt like I was giving more of my time to them than to her. But we lived together or whatever. But the thing is, she didn't make time for me. And I didn't know. I'm just, you know, but that's how do do y'all see what I'm saying? So me not knowing, I would come home and I would tell her about my day and tell her about how I talk to the women and one lady about finances or taxes or whatever, and she got mad. I didn't know why she got mad, but the underlying reason is that you're giving time and quality time at that to somebody that's not me. But that's because she was. And so this is how the ladder goes down the pyramid. But because she wasn't giving it to me and I was getting it from them, but
I do want to add it was to each other. We weren't giving the
right,
time
I'm
and
about
attention
to
to
I'm
each
about to
other.
go farther than that. I'm about to go down the line. So she was mad about that. But it's like when I'm at home, she's working, she's whatever. Why? Why is she's working? Oh, because together or me not having the best of job or whatever, she's trying to work and she's trying to create that other end that she need because I wasn't making enough. Do y'all see how it can trickle down, and you got to get to the root of all of it. All I know now is that we doing it, we understand, and we're not letting shit marinate for weeks, months. No. Look here, baby. I reacted this way because you reacted that way. acted that way because this is what happened. You'd be like, oh damn, it's you know
Not that
it
voice.
it trickles down. So you got to find the root. Um, come to find like so she didn't understand why I wouldn't just go to any job. Well, because I do have a loyalty to some people or some jobs or whatever. But the thing is, like, and she would give me jobs that I felt were
Not what he
basically
wanted.
not me.
Right.
You know, I'm a homebody. Like, why do I want to go and drive trucks over the road and not see my family every night? Um, that's not me.
Oh. Your
Not,
package came today. I'm sorry.
huh?
Your other package I ordered you came today. I'm finna screenshot it for you.
Is
The
is
oil.
Depot
Uh
Cub?
Cub.
Okay. Um, I gotta see what time it is. 106. Um, so yeah, just understand that that's how it trickles. It trickles down. Like she's trying to uh create something that I wasn't. But then I felt like also I didn't feel like going and create more money. One because I was on child support, and what am I creating more money for when I'm seeing you do business and like if I create money for business or for the household and the business, that means that I'm giving you or helping you to give more time to the business and not me. Do y'all see how it trickles down? Do y'all get it? If not, leave a comment. But this video is getting long and I gotta go back to work. My baby gotta look good at work because she worked from home. So she looking good, man. Look at them lips. What? And yo, them lips taste so delightful.
Okay, I would.
They don't know which lips I'm talking about.
That's what I knew. I know you.
All right, buy me a guy iconic. This is my lovely wife. Talk about it to Keena. What we say: don't ground your love. Make your love out of this world.
We
And
out.
what does Coach Ren say? I forgot what he said. What did he say? I'll remember it next time. Y'all follow for more. All right. Peace.